So the cost of attachment. Let's talk about the cost. We talked about what we gain from attachments. Let's talk about the cost of attachment. So, when we allow ourselves to either attach or be attached to, we are experiencing suppressed voice, chronic self-abandonment, performing instead of being, which we just kind of leaned in on, misaligned partnerships, and repeated relational entanglements. All right? So ultimately, bodies are being compromised, spirits being compromised, our voice is being compromised. How do you think that shows up in our lives when these things are happening? How do you think that shows up? If your voice is being suppressed, if you're constantly abandoning yourself, if you are performing instead of being, all of these things require what? I mean, at least that's force. That requires effort. What do you think is happening to you?
Self-sabotage.
Definitely a level of self-sabotage without even, I mean, that's ultimately, right? So what about you? Go ahead.
And freedom. I think that's in my mind what I was thinking. Performing instead of being. I think the being is where the freedom is.
That's it. Because performing is what? It becomes external. If you're performing, it is because you are seeking something from the external to validate, to confirm, to whatever, right? So then it's not about, it requires effort. It requires an extra amount of effort than your own divine design was designed to do. We don't have to try that hard if we are in tune with who we are, right? And are in our core. So, but also, what about you, Trish?
I mean, I think generally just lose yourself.
You say what?
Lose yourself.
Absolutely.
Just inauthentic, and then everything internally is a reflection out. So that means your path is also inauthentic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you're attracting all of that. So now that's the life. And then we look out and at the status quo and everybody looks the same. Everybody's moving the same. Everybody drives the same. Everybody walks the same. And that is the world we exist in, right? Because we attract it and so forth and so on. We are it and we attract it. So when we talk about the cost of attachment, ultimately that is relinquishing freedom. We are saying, I'd rather show up and perform in a way that is pleasing to you and you and you than to say I am good with me and I am okay with the way I move. I am okay with the way I be, right? Any of you guys can attest to any of these attachments that or costs that I have listed here? Yeah. Which one's hit for you? Which one? Performing instead of being? Nice. I mean, exactly. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. And that's not even unique to you. Most of us are tired of performing. And we're not talking about just at work. We're talking about our bodies are so intricate. They are so intricate. They are, without even trying, already doing a whole lot. A whole lot. The mind, the body, everything is already on full control, full go, just like a garden, full go. When we add to that extra, to that load, we start to help break down our body, break down us. We're adding to the breakdown of our own health, our own our own physical self. Think about it. But no one understands and honors the body as the incredibly complex machine that it is. And no, this is the vessel of the soul. It is only to carry you. It is only to carry you. But it is not supposed to be overworked. It has its job. It is already designed to do the basic essential things so that you can focus on expressing from the soul. Like you have an agreement with your body. You do this. I'll take care of you this way. And I am going to honor you by fully expressing through you. Now that's beautiful. And that's freedom. That's freedom, right? Okay, so why is detachment important? When we hold on to something or allow something to consume us, we lose parts of ourselves, like Trish said earlier. We're restricted and restrained in our movement. Detaching allows clarity. Detaching allows for mobility and movement throughout our body. I said that twice. Detaching allows room to express from our soul. Detaching frees you to be you authentically And detachment is a path to restoration of that which we have lost or forgotten. So you think about the analogy or the story I told about the barnacles, or even my dream. This is a matter of remembrance. It is truly a matter of remembrance. I want you to imagine, or before you took form in your mom's womb, before you were identified as human, before you had legs, any of the vitals, anything, you were a mustard seed of greatness. I don't know how we got here. People believe in aliens. I don't know how we got dropped down. And I don't know the story, right? I don't pretend to. But it seems very obvious that we came in before we took form as human. And I like to refer to it as the mustard seed of greatness. I believe God and the Creator, the universe, whomever, whatever, ingrained in us already ready for what we needed. Once we made it through that passage and everything started, okay, you're this, that, or whatever came from mom, and right? We forgot. And the older we get, the further we get down the journey of life, the more we forget. The more we forget. The more we forget. So imagine you are layering over and over, all of these things that ultimately do not belong to you, because you literally came in as a naked soul. A naked soul. There is nothing that you need for in terms of freedom. In terms of freedom. Okay?